It looks like Dogecoin and other cryptos are going to see huge gains after what the Federal Reserve did today. So, let's take a look at it. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. So, good luck! According to President Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve intends to leave the current measures in place and encourage debt for a bit longer. He suggested that the U.S. Central Bank is considering withdrawing some of its money injection monetary measures by the end of the year, while interest rate rises are still on the horizon. In short, the current delay in reducing debt buying implies that the central bank will continue to infuse liquidity into markets, a move that favors investments in riskier assets such as Dogecoin and other cryptos. And because of this alone, we saw Dogecoin rebound to almost 30 cents a couple of days ago. Basically, this implies that more and more people will be looking to invest in cryptos like Doge this year, and that is something to be really excited about. Now, Powell also said that the Fed will keep interest rates at the present level until the economy approaches consistent conditions of full employment. He was also upbeat about recent inflation figures, saying they were just temporary. He also said that, of course, inflation at these levels is a reason for concern. However, a variety of variables imply that these increased findings are likely transitory. So I think the Fed is being a little ignorant about the current rate of inflation and other policies. And as I said, it's great for Dogecoin. I think this might be the biggest gift that Doge has received from the government this year. Now, let's talk about the crypto versus gold argument for a minute. I think we all know about Peter Schiff. He's quite popular when it comes to investing in gold and silver. Recently, he criticized crypto and called gold a better store of value. Now, interestingly, his own son is favoring cryptos over gold. Look at this. Spencer Schiff tweeted that, "What a difference a year makes. Last August, most of my savings were in gold. I'm now all in on Bitcoin and I'm never going back." Personally, I find it really funny. It perhaps implies that even the biggest naysayers are becoming pro-crypto. And I think this is exactly what we want because these people have a lot of followers who'll definitely follow in their footsteps. Moving on, let's look at the Altcoin Season Index now. Currently, it stands at 33, which means that we're still in the altcoin season. As you can see here, it's been going up and down for a while. But since 23rd June, it's been pretty much between these two lines. So, I think it's pretty great, and it also suggests that this might be a good time to accumulate your favorite altcoins. Anyway, let's look at another great news for Dogecoin. We know that a new update was recently released which will act as a segue to the main update. If you remember, the upcoming major update will reduce Dogecoin's transaction fees by 100 times. So in a nutshell, we need more and more people to update to the current version to be able to get to the next update quickly. And it looks like people are really jumping on board. And more importantly, Elon Musk liked this tweet as well. I think it just implies that we'll see a big tweet from him when this new update finally comes out. Anyway, let's look at how crypto is helping different nations solve their respective problems. So, German residents are suffering because of rising rents. And so, a group of people has collected 350,000 signatures to petition the government to improve their condition. The petition will specifically target corporate landlords and companies with concentrated real estate assets. This will compel landlords with more than 3,000 units to sell a portion of their buildings to the local government for a fair price. Now, a German economist, Peter Sinange, has described a scenario in which these landlords' money might be transferred to Bitcoin. He said that crypto was created to be censorship-resistant and virtually untraceable by any government. According to Ange, the world's savings market size is $300 trillion, and a chunk of it may soon transfer into Bitcoin to safeguard its value. So basically, we could see a lot of funds come into the market from Germany if these landlords choose to try this out. And as that economist said, they have a strong reason to do that too. Moving on, another country is Afghanistan. Many of its banks have been forced to close their doors after running out of cash, and this is because of the country's rapid collapse. To make matters worse, Western Union has ceased operations, and even the centuries-old HALA system, which allows cross-border transactions, has been shut down. Fortunately, local groups are trying their best to help. They are presently supporting around 20,000 Afghan people who remain in the country awaiting United States officials to finalize special immigration visas. And this is where cryptos come in. So some nonprofits in the country are currently taking cryptos in order to generate enough cash to relocate Afghan households. So I think it's pretty incredible how crypto is helping these people in need. Now, coming back to how famous people are advocating crypto, look at this. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is now investing in crypto instead of gold. He recently emphasized the significance of Coinbase going public. He said that something like that signifies that crypto is approaching the mainstream. And the mainstreaming of cryptocurrency implies that it is one step closer to assisting the globe when the dollar falls. And as we've been discussing for weeks, at this point, it seems inevitable that it'll happen. Anyway, let's talk about some bullish news from crypto whales and institutions. Earlier today, 2 transactions carrying around 43,000 bitcoins were made between anonymous wallets. And that is an equivalent of a staggering $2 billion. And then there was another transaction of around 21,500 bitcoins. So that amounts to $3.1 billion transferred to another wallet. And as I said in the previous video, these whales are most likely doing this because they don't intend to sell anytime soon. Moving on, another great news from large investors was that total assets under management across all crypto investment products have climbed 57.3% to $54.8 billion. So, this just means that there are a lot of institutions that have made a total of $54 billion bet on crypto's bright future. Moving on, another really bullish news related to institutional investors was that Eurex, a European derivatives exchange, is launching a Bitcoin exchange-traded note. They said that this is in response to significant demand from institutional investors. And according to Eurex, it will provide access to the price of Bitcoin in a regulated on-exchange and centrally cleared environment. So, basically, it looks like it'll bring in a lot of money from institutional investors because they'll now have a way to invest in crypto in a really safe manner. We know that a lot of exchanges have been coming under scrutiny. So, I think something like this will attract a lot of new large investors into the market. Now, coming back to Dogecoin, let's look at some technical analysis. So, Dogecoin got 9 buy signals and 8 sell signals today. Personally, I think in the next couple of days, we could see more buy signals because of the recent news from the Federal Reserve that we just talked about. But that's just my opinion and not financial advice. So, you should definitely do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Anyway, it also says here that the moving averages gave a lot of buy signals. Doge is currently trading at 28.4 cents and is way above its 50-day simple moving average of 24 cents. So, in a nutshell, there's a lot to be happy about right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to 30 cents before August ends. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Goodbye. Take care.